Hello, everyone. Welcome into the Viewhouse Centennial for a really exciting Xfinity Monday Live. I know you cannot wait for the CU Buffs to get going. Football season, it's not that far away. And we're so lucky tonight. We got running back Dallan Hayden, kind enough to join us all the way from Boulder. Dallan, thank you for being here tonight. We appreciate it so much.
Thank y'all for having me.
So you're two in Boulder. How do you feel going in this summer, this off season, kind of compared to last year as a Buff?
I feel great. Strength staff has been amazing this summer. Got me stronger, way more explosive. Added a couple more pounds on me, but I feel like I'm moving just as well as I was prior to coming here. So I feel great, ready for the season.
I love it. When you look at goals, do you set season goals? Do you have some benchmarks you've set for yourself?
Of course, but it's a team sport, so of course it's about the team, and just me personally, I want to be a big contribution to team goals, and that's how I look at it.
We are hoping to see a whole lot of Dallan Hayden this year. We're going to dive into that in a little bit, but I obviously want to go back to when you transferred. You come here to play for Coach Prime. I assume that's a big reason that you came here. Has it been what you expected? Has it been different?
No, it's been what I expected. I came here, Coach Prime, and this coaching staff is amazing. Everybody on our staff has either coached or played in the NFL, and that's where I want to be when I'm done in college, playing on Sundays. So I figured, why not come somewhere where everybody on the staff has either been there or done it. So yeah. I said, why not CU?
How valuable is that to be able to talk to guys who have done it?
It's very valuable because they were once in our shoes. They know how it is to be a college football player. They know the ins and outs. They know things we go through. So they try to teach us so we don't make mistakes that they've made and be better than what they were. So it's been amazing.
I love to hear that. And of course, we're seeing it's going to be a different looking team this year. A lot of guys now in the NFL. Of course, you look at Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter. What's life without Shedeur and Travis going to be like?
It'll be different, because those two were great players. They set a great culture for us, set a standard that, it'll be hard, but I feel like our team's going to do great things.
At quarterback specifically, we always say quarterback's best friend is a good running back. But let's talk about, we got Juju, we got Kaidon Salter, two really talented guys. What do you expect out of these two?
They're both great leaders, both great quarterbacks, and I trust both of those guys. So whoever is out there, I have no doubt in my mind that they can get the job done and we win games. So I trust both of those guys with our team.
What's the challenge for you when you're working with two different guys, right? They have two different cadences, two different styles. What's the challenge as a back?
I wouldn't say there's a lot of challenges, because they're both on top of their game, so it makes my job easier, I just know I have to execute when I'm back there with them and communicate with them as well. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't say there's many challenges.
As a running back group this year, what do you feel like you guys can accomplish, as a unit?
I feel like we can do a lot of great things, definitely improve our rushing attack from last year and the year before. And I feel like our room can be depended on for us to do successful things as a team.
Mm-hmm. When you look at, I want to go back to Travis, obviously I got to ask, and you played at Ohio State too. You've seen so many star athletes. Is he the best athlete you've ever played with?
Of course, yeah. He won a Heisman, so it's kind of hard to argue against that. But, I don't really like comparing people, but, Travis is different for sure. So, I play with a lot of great teammates, so it's just hard to say, it's just hard. I'll just say that.
I love it. We got so much more coming up here on Xfinity Monday Live. We got to talk a little bit more about this run game, what we're going to see this season. Welcome back into Xfinity Monday Live here at the Viewhouse Centennial. And Dallan Hayden, kind enough to stop by tonight. And, I can't tell you how many people last year just wanted to see the run game be a bigger part of CU's offense. Obviously, it was a blast seeing 2 and 12 all the time, but man, but it feels like this year there's a really big opportunity for the run game to make a big statement, to have a bigger role. How are you guys approaching it? What do you feel like? Is that a possibility?
We're approaching it like it's great because, with the addition of Coach Faulk, he He's very knowledgeable when it comes to run game. And we know we're going to have to play a lot different this year because we lost two of the best players probably to ever come through the university. So we're going to have to play a lot different, and we feel like the run game could be a part of that.
Is that exciting, though? I mean, it's a big challenge, but exciting that you can be a part of elevating this program to the next level when you've seen the exit of some really big players.
Yeah, no, of course it's exciting. We like, of course, everyone wants to run the ball, and I know every fan, everybody wants us to run the ball more, but, yeah, we're excited.
I think when, the Marshall Faulk hiring became official, everybody's like, what a legend, what he's done really on and off the field. But what have you already learned from him, and what are the big things that you've taken from him so far?
I've learned so much from Coach Faulk being here. He's very knowledgeable. He's probably one of the smartest people I've ever encountered with in the game of football. I feel like he's gotten me and the running back so much better, like with footwork, path, like just little things he harps on, and it makes us so much better. Like footwork, path on certain run plays, certain tempos for certain runs. Like and he's teaching us the game, like not only like physically, but like the mental piece as well. Like he's improving our football IQ. He's been a great hire.
That's incredible to hear. When you talk about the mental part, what's kind of some of the stuff that he takes you through to help that?
Puts us on the board, have us, draw up different plays, tells us, like, you got to be able to know, like, think football and think the game when you're playing, and it makes the game slow down. So it's just been awesome. Like, film work with him has been really good. He's just very knowledgeable, and I'm glad he's a part of the staff.
Ooh, that gets me excited. Obviously, it's such a different day and age in college football with the transfer portal. You've been through it, but what's it like when you come in? You got 20, 30 new guys sometimes every year through the portal. What's that like?
The portal, I'd say I had a good experience with the portal because when I got in the portal, like, I didn't want to be in there long, talk to the schools I wanted to, and then when I found my home, I called it quits because, like, I've been through the recruiting process, and I didn't want to treat it as that. So, the portal, I think the portal's okay. I just think it depends on, like, what you're looking for. Like, I feel like it's everybody's personal choice.
Well, we are glad that you chose Colorado home, and we can't wait to see more Dallan Hayden this season. We got to take a quick break here on Xfinity Monday Live. Get caught up on today's news and weather. For that, send it back over to the studio where we find Michael Spencer.
All right, Romy, getting excited for football season. Thank you. Well, let's get you back down to the View House Centennial. Romy Bean hanging out with CU running back Dallan Hayden as we get set for football season. Romy, it's going to be here before we know it.
I know, Michael. We are so excited, and it's time now for The People Want to Know. The People Want to Know, brought to you by Common Spirit, official healthcare for the partner of the Denver Broncos and champions for the communities we serve. All right, Josh wants to know, you got any secret talents, hidden talents?
Yeah, secret talents. I don't cook that much, but when I do, I'm pretty good.
Oh, okay. What do you cook? What's the dish?
My mom famous cream cheese rotel dip.
Ooh, yeah. All right. Who cooks it better, you or mom?
I gotta give it to her because she the one that came up with the dish, so I'm gonna give her credit.
All right, so you're cooking. I love that. Yeah. Okay, I like that a lot. Sarah wants to know what's your favorite thing about being in Boulder? CU.
Favorite thing about being in Boulder? I'll just say the scenery. Seeing all these mountains, like around campus, like just the view is just pretty. So yeah. I'd say that, and it's very peaceful.
Oh, I love it. All right. Well, that was what people want to know. Brought to you by Common Spirit. We've got to take another break. Up on the other side, we'll talk about what Dallan's busy doing in the community, making an impact not just on the field. We'll be back right after this. And we're so thrilled tonight. We got Dallan Hayden in the house. And, you make an impact on the field, but you make an impact off the field as well. Really passionate about literacy. We caught you earlier this year. You're reading to some kiddos up in Boulder. Why are you passionate about this? Why do you want to give back like this?
So Champions for Literacy, I've been partnering with them since my junior year of high school. I wanted to do a campaign for every touchdown I scored in high school. A certain amount of money's donated for that to kids that struggle with literacy and reading, and they don't have the resources to get help to improve their reading skills. So that's where I came into play and donated however much money I made scoring touchdowns was donated to this charity. So it's been awesome.
That's absolutely incredible. And why are you kind of passionate about literacy specifically?
Because growing up, I struggled with that, and my parents were able to give me the help to improve those skills. So I felt like it was just my calling to do the same.
That's absolutely beautiful, and it's so cool we had that video up. But the kids get so excited when they see you. Do you feel that impact that you're making when they get so inspired when they see this football player, the star, reading to them?
Yes, man. Well, it feels good, just because I want to keep motivating them to keep going. Like, don't stop. Like, you're gonna do it. So, yeah.
That's incredible, and that impact is certainly felt. Time now for a few extra minutes with Colorado running back Dallan Hayden. And we were just talking about how you became a running back. It's kind of interesting. You were a DB in high school. Tell me about how you made this transition.
I mean, I always played running back, like, growing up, like, little league, middle school. But then at my high school, I wanted to get on the field as early as possible. So that's where DB came into play. I was playing corner. My coach always told me he felt like I would outgrow playing corner, and he ended up being right. So my senior year is when I honestly, took off at running back, and then all my offers that were for DB turned into me playing running back at those universities. So crazy story.
I love that. It's crazy how things work out. You're definitely built to do some damage as a running back. What do you like most about the position?
Like the physicality you gotta have, because I've always been physical, and love trying to find the end zone. So I just love the position. It fits me, fits my personality. So.
I love that. It's fun, and then of course we have been talking about this all off season, but we feel like we're going to see a lot of the run game this year. Kind of a different look, Colorado Buffaloes. When you go into, what's your mentality this season?
Got to make every yard count. So we can continue to run the ball and be balanced and help this team win.
When you look at your two quarterbacks, you got Juju and you got Kaidon Salter, and Caden's obviously got a lot of experience, Juju in high school, but when you're out there with two guys that are new to a system, how impactful can a running back be for them to rely on?
Got to be very impactful because, y'all got to be able to communicate about the protections. Everybody in the backfield got to be on the same page to be successful. So I feel like we're a big part of helping them.
I feel like from the outside, the national perspective, there's a lot of questions. What's the CU team going to look like without Shedeur Sanders, without Travis Hunter, without Jimmy LeJohntay? Well, right, we could keep listing them. What can you tell people? What's this Buffs team going to look like?
I think this Buff team is going to do great things. Last year was a really good season, and we want to build upon that. So I feel like this team, we got the pieces to be great, to do great things.
When you look at, I don't know if you've had a chance to kind of look at the schedule, but when you look at it, what do you feel like competition is going to be like this year?
Of course, everybody in the Big 12 is good, so can't overlook anybody on our schedule. But I feel like, we got the pieces to do really good things in conference and out of conference. So.
Any games you circled yet?
Not yet. No, not yet. I mean, I look at every game as, got to play our best football to win.
How antsy are you this time of year? You've been training, conditioning all summer to just get to play football.
Very antsy, very antsy. It's a process, but I can say we're finally here. Fall camp right around the corner, and I think all of us are ready to go, especially me.
You've got NFL dreams, so as you go into this season, how much are you relying on Coach Prime, Marshall Faulk, Warren Sapp, all these guys to help you give knowledge about what it takes to get to the next level?
Honestly, just listening to them, especially my coach. He's a GOAT. He's one of the GOATs to play the position, so I just try to pick his brain, listen to him, and try to apply to my game.
I absolutely love it. Give us one goal Dallan Hayden's got for himself for the 2025 season.
One goal for myself, to be drafted. Get my name on draft boards and be drafted. Hear my name called.
Mark it down. We're definitely going to see that. Amazing, Dallan. Thank you for taking the time tonight. We appreciate you so much. Good luck this season.
Thank you.
All right, guys, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.